Hi everyone. I wanted to address how I will be going about posting on my music page throughout the month of June because I am part of what would be considered the entertainment and music industry, and it's come to my attention that I'm going to have to directly address the very stark differences between how the entertainment industry operates and how I personally operate as a creative person. So, my core purpose, my mission statement of how I do things and how I create things is about introspection. It is not to perpetuate my personal narrative or the narrative of the collective industry. So when I create something, I look at it as a two-sided exchange. I do believe that art is a catalyst for change, but I believe that it's people who change themselves. So when I create something and write something, I do write it from my perspective. But when I put it out into the world, I'm inviting people to meet it how they want to meet it, not dictating to them how they should be meeting what I create. And the magical thing about art and creativity is that it turns into a self-reflection tool. You can have emotions come out of you that you didn't know existed. You can feel things and hear things articulated that you never could express. You can just enjoy and find joy in the art itself and its entertainment value. All of these things happen when these two things meet. So the narrative of an artist can be one thing, and the experience of the consumer can be a completely different thing, but that connection is still there. It's a unifying tool, and it helps people feel understood. It helps people feel like they aren't alone in the human experience. That is always why I have put things that I have written out into the universe. It is not to perpetuate a personal narrative. It is not to perpetuate a grand narrative that the entertainment community decides it wants to push. It is to meet people where they are. That's why I've always done what I've done. It has not made me a lot of money because it's not the business game. It's definitely not a business game. It is a human being game. And it's not a game. It's the experience. So unfortunately, it puts me in a rock and a hard place, especially on social platforms. I don't want to sit throughout the entire month of June figuring out if I can post something, when I can post something, if it's going to be misinterpreted, what people are going to think about it. I'm just not here to do that. In my own life, I have my own opinions and I apply myself to my own community, and that's what I do. So through June, instead of posting any of my music, I will not be posting any music at all. Instead, I'm going to do a few videos where I will be showing people how to write songs or how to better express themselves through songs and poetry. I used to teach songwriting classes to boys and girls clubs here in Nashville, Tennessee. I feel like expressing your own emotion is a wonderful way to reflect and introspect on how you actually feel on the inside. So I'll be putting those videos out, and I'll also be posting words. The words are not to create a narrative. The different things that I'll be posting will not be my face, they will not be music, they will just be words like I put on my writer page. And it is only to meet you where you are and help you decide what you think and why you think it. So that's my plan for June. I will be back in July with music. I will be active on my Patreon with my patrons through June. My patrons on Patreon know me and definitely just support me, and they're not here to decipher what my narrative is. They're here just to support what I create. I will definitely be sending them care packages in June because they're awesome. If you would like to join the community on my Patreon, my link is going to be in my bio. Besides that, I hope that you go through this season finding the voices that resonate with you and finding the voice within yourself and getting aligned with the things that matter most to you. So I hope that y'all understand where I'm coming from, understand my frustrations with a community that I am part of but don't really feel part of. And I will see y'all in July.